Hey baby dolls, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be talking about red flags in dating. And these are red flags that I think are red flags while I'm dating and what I look for. So stay tuned right after this. Welcome back. So I literally wrote these down because I couldn't remember all of them. I wrote these down in my journal. And my first one is when they text you just now seeing this. Like if you've been talking for a second and then some times go by and then they can go a whole, and y'all know, like your text routine and your call routine, and then they start energy start changing, and then they can go a whole 24 hours without texting you. Baby, I feel like that means they just really not that into you. Like they feel like you can go a whole 24 hours without texting me. You can go a whole nother 24. And that's just a red flag for me. My next one is when they can't have a conversation on the phone, like they just want to continue to text the whole time. I feel like that's so boring to me. I feel like that's a lack of communication. I love personally to talk on the phone. It gives me the chance to like see your vibe over the phone before we meet up for a date or anything like that. When a person say, oh, I can never talk on the phone, that irritates me. Like, what are you doing that's so important? I understand that you have a life, but let's schedule a time to actually speak on the phone and get to know each other. That's a red flag for me. If you're not making time to talk on the phone, that's like lack of communication. That's a red flag for me. So yeah. Okay, so another one is if they don't open the door for you. Like chivalry is not dead. It shouldn't be dead. Let's revive it, honey. I understand the car door. You don't gotta open up every fucking door for me. Like, but if you're going into a building, it grinds my gears when a guy enters the building before the woman. I feel like you should be opening the door for me. Chivalry is not dead, ladies. Don't accept anything less, period. Another one is when they have multiple baby mamas. I feel like you're just fucking everybody out here to me. Maybe you're making your decision. You just have multiple baby mamas, and I just don't like baby mama drama. Like, I don't even know where I was going with that. I just don't like baby mama drama. I don't want to have to deal with 2, 3 4 other women while I'm dating you. So yeah, when they have multiple baby mamas, I don't like that. Before I start again, I feel like I seem really insensitive, and I've been seeing so many videos on like TikTok and Instagram like of these insensitive women. Well, I'm like the most humblest person. I feel like you don't have to have the best job. You don't have to do any of that. So I just want to reiterate that again, that I'm not trying to seem insensitive. These are just red flags for me when I'm dating. And one is alcohol. When they don't know how to control their alcohol intake, it's giving very much alcoholic. And I don't like that. Like, be a gentleman. You should know your alcohol intake. You're a grown-ass man. And I personally date men older than me. So you should know. You shouldn't be out here getting wasted every single night. Another one is substance abuse. Like when they're doing drugs. I don't do that cocaine, that heroin, that sniffing. I went on a date once and he was doing drugs and sniffing cocaine. I left, called my Uber, got the fuck out of there. Trust me, that's another video I could talk about on a different day. So one that I kind of look for, like this kind of like basically goes against what I just said. I don't want your money, but I feel like if you don't know how much money you have, or like if you don't have a savings or something that you're saving for the future, it's just giving me that you don't really plan for your future. Like when I'm dating a person, I'm looking for someone that is for long term, and I'm looking for someone that knows how to control their money. They just they know what they're doing. They not just spending their money out there. They are being adults out there. Being responsible, I feel like that's very responsible. Like when you have a savings. Is that weird? Whatever. That's what I think. Anyway, this is kind of a petty one. This sounds kind of really shallow, but like when they are hanging around you or whatever like that, and they put their phone face down around you. I feel like what are you hiding? Like, I see if we had just started dating, like, okay, whatever, I'm not looking at, but like if we're dating for like a couple months at this point, and I'm very vocal of what I say, like, okay, like I want to date you, so like let's date. But like after like a couple months and you still like putting your phone face down around me, I feel like, yes, it sounds very toxic, but like, what are you hiding? Like, are you talking to different women? But let me know, because I can talk to different men. Like, and I'm the type of girl that likes to do one man at a time. I like to talk to one guy at a time. I'm not out here spreading my legs or going out with this guy at the same time in the same week. I will want the same respect. Like, who are you talking to? Like, don't be talking to different women to me, because baby, I'm a bad bitch and I'm giving you the time of my day, and I don't deserve to be two-timed. You know what I mean? Like, maybe I sound really toxic, but it's a red flag for me. I don't like it. So everybody knows that I love animals, and a big red flag to me is when you don't like animals, or you don't like cats or dogs. I have a dog. I have goldfish. I have an ant farm. I've always loved nature. I love going on hikes. I love doing that. And obviously I want to share something. I want to share that with people. I want to share that with my future partner, whoever that is. And if you're the type of person that don't like animals, I feel like that's a red flag for me. That's something that definitely I'm not looking for in a person that doesn't. It just makes me feel like you don't have to take care of anybody but yourself. Am I making sense, or am I? But I feel like animals are like the most caring things, like cats and dogs. Like, I don't want to date a guy that don't like my dog, you know? So anyway, I'm rambling. Anyway, that's a red flag for me. So yeah. For me personally, I don't like to date a guy that likes to travel all over all the time, whatever like that. You can't build a strong relationship, in my experience, with a guy that travels all the time. And plus, especially like if the relationship is still new, I feel like they're probably going to be having sex with like different girl in every state or whatever like that. If you don't have that trust in between each other, to, you know, I feel like I personally, this might work for other people, but I personally don't want to date a guy that travels all the time. It's not necessarily a red flag. I just feel like that's just not for me. You know, do your job, whatever. But I want to, when I start liking a person, I want to see them all the time. So one major red flag for me is when a person is very rude to customer service, or any type of customer service, or anybody in the customer service industry. I don't appreciate that. I don't like that. That's the quickest way to get me very infuriated with you. Don't talk to them like they're beneath you. That's a red flag for me. It makes you feel like you're very stuck up, and I don't like that. I don't like stuck up people. I don't like stuck up guys. They're humble. Like, I grew up very poor, and I had to work in customer service, and I had to grind, and I had to work my ass off, and I know how it feels to get yelled at by a person, and I refuse for another person to get yelled at like that. So another one I don't like is when a person is constantly jealous. A little bit of jealousy is kind of cute to me. I don't know, maybe I'm like whatever, I don't know. But when you're constantly jealous, like going through all of my feeds, you think I'm always cheating, la 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 la. Baby, I will never cheat on another person. I know how it feels to be cheated on, and I will not cheat on another person. And I feel like if you're constantly jealous, that means you don't trust me, and that's not going to work. So I don't like a person that's like always jealous. I don't like that. I don't like a very jealous, bitter person. Whatever. The one I don't like is lying, even white lies. I feel like if you're going to be lying to me like that, the trust will be gone. Every lie that you tell me, my trust will dwindle like that. And it takes a lot to get my trust back. So I don't like lies at all. Another one is I don't like when people move too quickly. I feel like when a guy moves too quickly, you're not allowing the relationship or the connection to grow organically, and it's just gonna burn out too fast. Letting it grow like organically, you know. Last but not least, I think I've missed a couple. I have so much more on here, but like my last one I'm gonna say is when you bash your ex. I don't care. Like, I don't want to hear about your ex, but like, I don't like when a person bashes their ex. You're like, why are you, that means, what are you going to say about me if we break up? Like, I'm like interested. Like, what are you going to say about me if we break up? Hopefully we don't, but like, I don't like a person that, bashes their ex. I just feel like that's very toxic. It's very like, ick. You know, like, why are you talking about this person like that? Like, I don't know her. And there's always two sides to each story, baby. So, like, I'm going to listen to what you got to say. But, like, I would never really know until I hear both sides. But I really don't care to know both sides. But, like, why are we even talking about your ex? I didn't bring her up. What are we talking about her for? Okay. Anyway, those are my red flags in dating. Something that I look for. I look for a lot more things, but like, if you guys agree with that, go ahead and like, comment down below and see like if you have any red flags or if you agree with those red flags. Let me know, because I don't know if I'm crazy or not. Like, I feel like I'm not crazy. I feel like those is very like good red flags to be looking out for, you know, or not, whatever. Jesus. Anyways, go ahead and follow my Instagram here. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you later, baby dolls. Thank you for tuning in. And I can't wait to see you in my next video. Bye.